This is Joan Hall, aka Joan the Choir Lady, and I'm still in Nashville at the PAW convention. Even though I made a video just yesterday, something else came to my mind that I felt like talking about. So what I want to talk about is some choir songs, there will be phrases where one phrase goes right into another phrase without any space to breathe in between. An example of this is Faithful is Our God by Hezekiah Walker. Take back what the devil stole from me, and I rejoice today. A lot of times singers feel like they want to breathe in between take back what the devil stole from me and I rejoice. But there isn't room there. They're supposed to flow right into each other. So the director, you have to coach them and remind them that they're doing that in one breath. And with some songs like that, the place where the choir should take their breath might be a place that seems unusual, a place where they wouldn't think about breathing. An example of that is a song that I've done with a couple of choirs, Hallelujah Lord by Sounds of Blackness. The tenors open Hallelujah Lord with a phrase that repeats a few times, and each repetition flows right into the next one. They sing, Hallelujah Lord, Hallelujah Lord, Hallelujah. I'm singing Hallelujah Lord, Hallelujah Lord, Hallelujah Lord, Hallelujah. I'm singing Hallelujah Lord, Hallelujah Lord, etc. So there isn't any place to breathe at the end of the line. It goes right into the next one. The place to breathe is actually in the middle of the second hallelujah. So Hallelujah Lord, Hallelujah Lord, right there, which isn't a place that the choir might think to take a breath. So you have to remind them, and when I've worked with choirs, I had to tell them, right there, that's where you breathe, and you don't get another good one until the next time around. And they remember pretty well, but sometimes it can be hard for choirs to remember to breathe in an unusual place. So the reason that that came to my mind right now to talk about today is that yesterday, when I was in rehearsal at the convention with the International Minister of Music of the PAW, Brother Sherman Merritt Jr., he gave a little tip about something he does with his choir that I thought was a really great idea. And that was this. When he's working with his choir with something like that where they have to breathe in an unusual place, when they're in rehearsal, at that spot in the song, he will yell, breathe! So if it was Hallelujah Lord, it would be like, Hallelujah Lord, Hallelujah, breathe, yeah Lord, right there. And apparently he does that repeatedly, consistently, every time they're doing that in rehearsal. And what happens with that is it would get drilled into the choir's memory. Whenever they hear that line in the song, they hear the director's voice yelling, breathe, right at that spot. So then during the performance, he's not going to yell breathe during the performance, but the choir will still have that in their head. They will remember that, and that will be a cue to them to take the breath right where they need to. When I heard Brother Sherman talk about this, I thought it was a fantastic idea. I am definitely going to try this with my choir, and I wanted to share it. Other people, if you think it would be useful, give that a try. Something that you want your choir to remember during the performance, even if you're not going to say it during the performance, if you consistently, every time during rehearsal, say that thing right at that time, it'll become drilled in their head right along with the line of the song. Your voice will be in their memory, in their ear, and they'll remember what you're saying. I haven't tried this yet, just heard about it yesterday, but it sounds like it's something that would work. Usually choir members are auditory learners. Gospel choir members anyway are auditory learners. So something that they hear repeatedly should stay with them. And I